Welcome to Small Potatoes, a show where we discuss the inconsequential tidbits of life. Remember, it's all fun and games until someone cares. They don't, so it's all fun and games.
We're rolling.
So here's the chain of events.
Hello?
We all get together.
That's not our intro. Yeah, sing the theme song. Sing the theme song.
And yes, she's annoying.
Give it to me. What's it called?
What's the name of the show?
Hello, everybody.
What up, everyone?
We're here.
Thank you for joining us.
And today's a special episode.
Well, I think, we should just address the elephant in the room. It's pretty obvious. You can tell
The
from our voices.
lack of
Lack of alcohol that I'm drinking. I'm just drinking water today.
Yeah, that's the big elephant in the room.
That's the big
is that
elephant.
We're sober right now.
I'm
is that we
sober right
decided,
now.
You know what? Let's do water today
Yeah.
for no good reason. No, but the other elephant that's not here is his name's Anthony, and Spencer. Where is he?
Well, you were on the call today, right? You received it.
Yeah,
It was a call to collect.
First of all, like,
which was weird.
get a better mouthpiece. I could barely understand him. It's like he was calling from a 20-year-old payphone.
No, yeah, for sure. And it was the initial woman's voice that came on that I was a little confused about. It was I didn't understand what she said. It was like, you are now receiving a call from the prison. Oh, what? What did it?
Say L.A. County Prison? What?
L.A. County
From?
Prison.
Anthony Cole. I was like,
yeah.
that all comes together.
There
that
it
makes
is.
sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Look, we don't know what white collar or blue collar crimes Anthony committed. We haven't really talked to his lawyer, but we got a call from Anthony today.
We were the one phone call, a lot of.
You're in the jail and they hand you a quarter and they're like, all right, Cole, you got one
call.
You got just one. You better make it count. He calls us just to let us know, guys, I can't make the podcast today.
It was really courteous of him.
really
we would have been
courteous.
waiting for hours.
He could have called a lawyer.
He could have called a lawyer, but he called us. And then he told us, hey, will you also call my lawyer? That'd be really nice of you guys. But we were we have to record now.
We're so tied up with this podcast thing. So we wish him luck. We hope that he gets Pandora or Spotify or whatever from the inside of his cell so he could, listen to this episode.
He'll have to smuggle a few things first before he can get the, iPod that lets him download.
For sure.
For sure.
Whoever he has to bribe or, suck off or trade cigarettes for or whatever they do in there or whatever the movies tell us they do in there. Whatever Anthony has to do, we wish him luck.
We wish him luck. Good luck, Anthony. And hopefully he's out by next episode so we can hear the story. I just am really interested in the story.
Hopefully we can pay for his bail with all the ad money that we get from this podcast. Oh, wait. You guys haven't given us any money. Ad sponsors.
Yeah, all of our ad sponsors. There's a whole list that we have generated
emailing
here.
them hey, we will talk about your product on our show.
And we have.
And they're like, we don't want to be associated with your guys' brand. And we're like, well, just give us money. We'll do whatever you want.
Lots of cease and desists that come into my door. And I'm like, what do you want from me? I'm doing exactly what you told me is to promote your product.
Someone actually told me that we should LLC Small Potatoes so we can't get sued. And I was like, we're not even making any money.
Yeah.
I don't even think you can sue someone for free advertising. But we wish Anthony best of luck. Let's hop in.
Let's just dive right in.
You want to start with
I'll start with a little teensy tiny
little tater,
baby tater, some little tater tot. So what I want to bring up is there are clear rules to personalize license plates.
Yeah,
clear rules.
Yeah. Oh, I've got some opinions on this. Please go ahead.
Meaning, if you have a number in it, that number is, and it's between two letters, it's pronounced. Yes. So if you have an L and then the number 8, that's late.
Late.
Yeah.
Interesting word choice, because that coincides with what I had to say.
Oh, really?
But before, because I think I know where you're going with this, but
sort of.
8T is not 8.
No.
L8T does not spell late. You're spelling late.
Late.
What are you doing?
Stop.
So,
full stop.
My loving mother, she had vanity plates.
Yes, you did.
On one car.
Yeah.
And I hated them. I told her I hated them. And she's listening now. And she's like shaking her head, like, they were fun. I was having fun. No, I hated it because, okay, the idea behind the plates are fine. I don't have a problem with it. And she's one of those people she's always late. She's always late for things. We can't leave the house because mom forgot something. And, I forgot to turn off the curling iron. Got to go back inside and turn it off. Oh, I forgot the bag, right?
You have to stop at the first turn outside of the cul-de-sac, turn right back around, and get the, I don't know what it was.
I think we talked about this, right?
Probably, on the show? Yeah, we have.
But, so my mom's always late. So she got a vanity plate that said, I will be late. Spelled out in fun. It was like IWL8 or something. But it was only 6 letters. And here in the great golden state of California, we have 7 letters, 7 slots on the license plate. So she just had a blank last slot.
Space, yeah.
It was, I will be late, just with some extra space on the right side.
Yeah.
And
what are you supposed to do with that?
Graphic designer that's inside me, that isn't inside me, but is inside me,
right?
Hated it. Couldn't stand the fact
you as a 6th grader.
Oh, yeah. I was not happy with those plates. But yeah, there are certain rules, and I hate when those are broken. And my mom broke those rules.
Okay, so another rule why I brought this up, on the highway, there was somebody whose license plate, and I don't even remember the beginning of it, but I remember there was a space, and then it said S, there was the letter S, and then a heart.
Wait, one more time?
There was the letter S.
That's it?
And then a heart. Well, there's something else before it, and I just don't remember what it was. But then a space.
Like so-and-so's love?
Yeah, and then like S heart.
Oh, a space S heart. So
yeah.
Shart?
Shart. This person had shart.
That's pronounced
That's
shart. But
right?
like EART.
But still
shart. Shirt? Shared?
No,
you can't avoid the shart.
It was clearly shart.
Wow.
And I really want to know what was like going through that person's brain.
If
they didn't understand the rules.
If it's on purpose, then kudos. That's funny as hell. But if not, what are you doing?
I really don't think they understood the rules. That was it. I was like, this person clearly doesn't understand the rules of license plates that you pronounce everything.
Oh my goodness.
If there's a heart and shart.
Yeah,
that's a shart.
You're spelling shart.
You're spelling shart, dude.
I hate like, love my kids, heart my kids, mother of 4.
And it's MTHR4. Mother 4.
But like someone else in the state already took it. So you have to be like,
it's just
heart, my, but like MI. So it's like me, KDS. It's like, that just looks like a license plate. That's just a regular license plate.
That's just normal randomization of letters and numbers right there.
I love living in LA because you'll see so many obnoxious sports cars, Lambos, Corvettes, what have you. Those are 2 sports cars I can name.
I couldn't. You named all the ones. The Porsche Panera Bread is what I like to call it.
Porsche Panera Bread. Yeah,
sure that's what it's called.
In my head too. I'm like, it looks like Panera.
Or there's also the Porsche carbonara sauce. I don't know if you've seen that one.
What about the cayenne pepper one?
Oh, the cayenne pepper, Porsche cayenne pepper.
Porsche cayenne pepper.
Quick side tangent. My husband loves Porsche. He loves cars, and so he loves Porsches. And so I do this to him on a regular basis. I say all the Porsche names wrong, and he gets so angry at me because clearly I'm doing it on purpose, and I'm just doing it to push his buttons.
The more angry he gets.
Yeah, and he's just like, it's not cayenne pepper.
Not what it's called. Don't disrespect the engineers that work their asses off for that.
Anyway, what were you saying about the sports cars in LA?
Oh, yeah. First of all, they're always obnoxiously colored. Which sometimes I'm into, actually. Like when they do that, I don't know what it's called. It's like iridescent, like green and purple, where it's like kind of a different color. And that was like big in the 90s, and it was really lame in the 2000s. I think it's really cool again.
It's coming back.
I really like it on like obnoxious sports cars. Like when you go all out on the obnoxious, I'm kind of into it. Like
you're fully aware.
When you have an iridescent Lamborghini, you're like, I'm having fun.
Yeah. I have a lot of money.
But I'm
Look
having
at me.
fun with
obviously.
it. Yeah.
If you have a black Lamborghini, like fuck
it's like
you, dude.
It's like a deep red. It's like,
cherry red.
I think I'm awesome and badass. But if it's the iridescent, you're like,
fast.
I'm just rich and playful. Eccentricity.
Oh god, yeah.
No, but when I love in LA, like so many like thanks crypto, like if it like references how they made their money.
Yeah.
Like, and it's always like new money. startup crypto tech stuff that they put on the plates.
Yeah, people are like solar SLR. Solar.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like, okay, we get it. Like you cornered a new market and you're rich for it.
Good job.
Great job. You beat the system. I guess we're really just jealous of these guys.
Yeah, I'm just struggling, so it's fine.
Although if I had that money, I wouldn't buy one Lambo, one cayenne pepper. I would buy like 50 middle of the road cars, you know?
Sure. Why? What?
Because then I could just have a ton of cars. Anyone ever needs a ride or maybe not 50, but like more cars than I would ever need, but just like average cars. So and I just like maybe like won't get insurance. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. You just don't have to worry about the car. You just wreck it. I can just forget. I can if I'm like drunk at like a bar or a concert, just leave it.
Leave it there.
Uber home and just leave it there.
Don't
even like leave the keys on the
free car,
like
and just
free car.
This
is yours. I'm rich and this car was way below my means. All yours. I got plenty at home.
Now I thought you were gonna turn this into like more like a harder transporter. You know the movie Transporter where he switches the license plate every time.
I don't know, but
what
is that with Jason Statham?
Yeah,
I haven't
you haven't seen the movie.
No, I've seen the poster where he's like jumping. He's always all those movies. He's like midair.
Yeah,
with like a gun.
Yeah. But he drives cars. So
is
it's weird
he like
that
a car?
He's like
he's a car thief. Is that the?
No, he transports illegal goods.
Oh.
So he's the transporter.
Got it.
And so he changes his license plate out frequently. So I was thinking that you would be just like doing illegal shit and just change cars frequently.
I could also commit a lot of crimes. Yeah. And then I just
and you wouldn't be caught like Anthony.
The car, yeah.
Like a fucking idiot.
Been caught like Anthony.
What a moron.
He left a paper trail.
Had to have.
It must have.
Yeah.
Like, whatever he did, whoever he hurt or ripped off or stole from or...
Let's be hurt. He hurt someone.
He physically harmed someone.
We know Anthony.
Probably a child. But like on accident. And he's like, oh, I didn't mean to. And they're all like, Anthony.
For all we know is that Anthony's going to come back and have a full story of why it wasn't his fault and why the system's against him specifically.
Yeah.
And
he was picked out of the lineup and he didn't even commit a crime, but they ID'd him.
They ID'd him. Oh, that would be so good.
Oh, geez. Okay. We can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when it's that time of the week to change my sheets. Changing your sheets is the most annoying, sweaty work. And you have to do it so often. I mean,
if you don't want to be dirty
person. Yeah. And I hate it. I dread it every time. I don't know if do you relate? Do you share this experience?
And dreading it? No.
Okay, maybe like ripping off my sheets easier.
Feels good.
But putting on that fucking fitted sheet or putting the duvet cover over. I don't know if you have a duvet cover or just a comforter.
Yeah.
But like putting that shit back on and then I got the little ties in the
wash
corners.
that once a week?
That's impressive. Maybe every other.
Okay.
It depends. Okay. Sometimes I like get in bed so disgusting from the day and I'm like, fuck it, just clean the sheets tomorrow. Don't even care. Yeah, maybe every other week, but I hate it. I did it right before I came here and it like put me in a bad mood for a few minutes. And then I knew like when I got back, like they're in the dryer right now, when I get back, I got to put that fucking fitted sheet on and that flippin' duvet cover. And and I'm just sweaty by the end of it. I have to get inside the comforter to like put the top corners in and I got time. And I'm literally laying like starfishing on my bed in the comforter.
Putting the duvet, that is something that I relate to for sure. Putting the duvet cover back or the duvet back in the duvet cover is the most difficult task for no reason.
And if you do it wrong even a little bit, your whole life, sleeping, you can feel the like crease
the extra
at the
space
wrong
somewhere,
part.
and you're like, why is this here?
It's
Did I turn this around somehow? Like, what the fuck why do I have a foot of extra duvet cover?
Yep. And you try to like lift it up and like shake it so it's even and it just doesn't.
Yeah. I'll provide this for you though. And all of our listeners out there who relate to Trevor, buy another set of sheets.
How's that going to solve my problem?
It doesn't, because you still have to go through it, but you go through it all in one go. You rip them off, you put the new sheets on, boom, done.
Yeah, I mean but
and you don't have to think about it, and it's just like one and done. While like doing,
so instead of like sitting like waiting for my sheets to be finished,
and like dreading the time that you're gonna have to do it,
and especially when I have to like when I'm I've like forgotten about it all day, and then like at the end of the night, I'm like, oh fuck, I was gonna clean my sheets today. Definitely gotta clean
You don't
those.
have to do that
I gotta
anymore.
like wait to go to sleep. I gotta like kind of lay
Sleep on a
on
towel.
my lay on my my empty mattress for a few minutes while I wait, and then it's like midnight, and I'm hurled over, like trying to lift up the corner of the mat because I have my bed in the corner of the room too. So like that corner is so fucking difficult to get to. I gotta lift it up, get the sheet in there. I'm also like standing on nothing on the side of the bed, like just like the little ledge on the side, but then also standing on the mattress with my other foot.
So you can't
without lifting the mattress. It's absurd. There needs to be a better system for it or something.
So here's my other advice: is become an actual adult and move your bed to the center of your room.
Hey, I'm forced to put this bed. I have a small bedroom. I had a middle bed at my last place.
Yeah,
middle of the room bed, and I did feel like an adult. And I was like, I'm never going back. All these chumps with their corner beds.
Corner beds,
and then I got to
man,
this
they
new
don't work.
place, and I'm like, fuck, the bed's too big. Got to corner it. I had to corner the bed.
Got to corner the
I had
bed.
to regress.
I really do think though that also makes it so much easier. Is center bed. Center bed makes everything so much easier.
It does. No, yeah, for sure. It makes changing the sheets a little easier.
Do you sleep on one side of your bed, or do you sleep like smack dab in the center?
Try to move around as to not make a dent anywhere.
Yeah, not have an imprint.
So if I like notice there's an imprint, I'll like try to stay on the other side of the bed or the middle. But yeah, I move around. Because I find myself, of course, on the edge that's like towards all the rest of the room.
Yeah,
getting in and
not
out.
in the wall.
And I notice like, oh fuck, I've been sleeping on this side of the bed. I gotta like start sleeping on the other side that gets no love, or or the middle. But yeah, no, I move around.
Okay,
but consciously
moving around.
Yeah.
Something else. Okay, wait. I'm just like on a roll here of bed things that make you an adult. Flipping your mattress. That's a thing that I didn't know about.
How often?
I don't know. I did it probably the last time I did it was when I moved. So I had it for like a year on one side. But I think you should do it like once a month or something.
Can I tell you something really gross?
Ew. Sure.
So
remember, you're not just telling me. You're telling everyone here. Everyone listening, Trevor's about to say something nasty.
And my current mattress is one that I had at my old place. And before I lived at that old place, a friend lived there and just gave me their bed and mattress. I was like, okay, that's not too bad. I'll just inherit it from someone else who I know. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
It's not that gross. Yeah.
To find that they had it for like 5 years, and because they lived at that place for 5 years before I came in, and they found it there when they moved in. So it's like a 10-year-old mattress, and I'm the third owner. The first owner being a stranger, and I'm still sleeping on it. And honestly, it's pretty comfy. It's pretty comfy. It's a pretty good mattress. So like,
honestly, worth it. Worth it.
That's a pretty gross thing in my life.
That is a really gross thing in your life.
Yeah.
I would think of updating.
God, mattresses are so
expensive. They are
so much money.
Lots of money. But a stranger.
I know. When she told me, I was like, all right, moving forward. I'm not gonna replace it now that I know this fact, but now I just know this fact.
I know, like what has changed really in the last, because you've been sleeping on it for like 2 years now, a year. I have
like a middle like pillow top between me and the mattress and the sheet, obviously.
Right.
No top sheet because I'm not like a fucking boomer.
What?
No top sheet. Do you top sheet?
Yes, a top sheet. What do you mean?
Top sheets are so dumb. I've never liked them.
What? Now I understand why you wash your duvet cover all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom always insisted on a top sheet, and I was like, no, Mom, I don't even care. I just end up like crinkling it up at the bottom of my feet on accident.
Oh my God.
It slips off me, and then it's just like in a messy pile at the bottom of my bed.
Like a 5-year-old? I'm so confused. What?
Just without the sheet, just like with the comforter.
No, but what I'm saying is, do you still do that? Would you still move if you slept to the top sheet?
It's subconscious. Like you wake up and it's like off you, and it's just like on the side of the bed or the end of the bed, and it's totally.
I am judging you so hard right now.
Really, on the top sheet thing, and that was just like a side thought. Yeah, not even the 10-year-old mattress.
I get the 10-year-old mattress. Like that's a free fucking mattress.
Top sheets are so expensive.
Top sheets come with the fitted sheet. You have to purposefully not use it. You threw it away.
Throw it away.
Where did you put
Perfectly
it?
good sheet. That's a good question. I do not know.
Oh God.
I'm sure I have it. I'm sure I didn't get rid of it.
Oh
but
Lord in heaven. Oh
That's
my
funny.
God. I am. That is a nightmare to think about to
Yeah.
me. Yeah. No, thank you.
I didn't know that's where it would come from. but-
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
Spence.
Yeah. Okay. Moving
Let's
on.
move on. What do you got?
I'm going to shouts out. Maybe I should wait. No, I'm going to shouts out all my religious folks.
Yeah, where the religion's at.
Yo,
Yo.
whoa. Anybody that
Praise
praise the entity that
praise the deity.
the deity. There, that's the word. And I want to discuss people who pray, who give thanks, say grace,
Sure.
if you will, over dinner.
Yeah.
And this is for all of you. If your prayer is longer than 10 seconds long, and I have a hot plate of food in front of me,
Mm.
I now don't like you or your God. I hate both of you. I hate both of you.
Yeah.
Like, there's
It's no time for speeches.
no time.
Food's getting cold.
Like, yes, we want to bless the less fortunate. Sure.
Sure, yeah, whatever.
But,
Thanks
like,
for the reason we got this food. Whatever.
Maybe like save that for your personal prayers and just
Mhm.
like the dinner prayer be like, love this food. Thank you, God. Let's eat type of thing.
Yeah, keep it short, keep it simple. Keep it non-denominational. You don't know who's sitting at your table.
That is so true.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
As someone who grew up amongst the deity worshippers,
Yeah, me.
is praying before dinner a thing at like restaurants?
I don't know. It depends on the religion, I think. I know my family didn't,
Okay, because
but I know some other
I have-
families
yeah.
that were in my religion did.
they did it like
Yeah.
because I had like a Catholic cousin, and we were at lunch at a Chili's, and he like was like, "Hang on, guys, like give me a second," and like did a little personal prayer, which like granted like he didn't like bring the whole table in on it, which is like
That's
cool,
nice. Yeah, nice of him.
and like bowed his head and just kind of whispered to himself, which at the time and now I think is just so silly. Like not pointless. I mean, it is pointless, but like that's not what I'm saying. But I just think it's so silly to just be like to yourself.
Like, why not
Like,
just
I
do
hope
it?
someone's listening.
Why don't you just do it in your head?
Do it out loud.
Like,
Yeah, do it like
what are
either
you
like
doing?
speak it or do it in your head, but like whispering, like what is it? How does
God needs it to be, said out loud. He can't read your thoughts.
right? Exactly. So I think it's pretty silly. So when you draw it out, it's even sillier.
Even so, and I'm gonna at my brother here. I was staying at his house this week. At brother, I love you, but his prayers are just way too long for dinner time.
Oh yeah,
They're great.
the whole story.
I was
There's like characters and like
and me
a
who-
rise and fall,
Yes, and me who like doesn't.
redemption.
I don't pray before I eat typically, or if we do, my husband and I will be like, grace. Like we'll do a very quick like Hook style grace. Have
Hook
you
style?
seen? Have you seen Hook, the movie
It's been
Hook?
so many years.
Okay, they gather around the table and they say, "Let's say grace," and then they all just yell, "Grace!" And then
Oh
they
yeah.
start eating.
That classic joke is
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
house.
We do that
We were not
all
a
the time.
religious house, so that's like a joke
Yeah.
that my mom and dad do every Thanksgiving and Christmas without fail.
It's so fun, and we used to do it all the time before we ate dinner. But
that secular superiority
yes,
that we feel.
But my brother, and I would feel so bad because I already started eating.
Mhm.
Like I'm sitting at the table and I just like start going, and then they're like, "Okay, it's time to pray." And I'm like, like, drop the fork all like dramatically, and like,
her to spit it out. What's more rude for you guys?
yeah, just.
How can I be as polite as possible?
And then he would continue to pray for like a minute and a half. Too long.
Jeez.
And I was like,
Covering everything.
yeah, I was like, this is
Like cover the meal. Talk about the
talk
meal.
about the meal. And of course,
And
it was
then we're
like,
done.
oh, we're so thankful that Spencer could be here.
Mhm.
And I'm like,
Yes, you are, bitch.
I get it, but
Yeah.
I'm thankful to eat dinner now.
Yes.
Eat it while it's hot.
Yeah. I'm getting less thankful by
I-
the second.
Oh, I hope he probably will listen to this. He does listen. So thank you. Just know that I love you.
Yeah, it's
brother.
all right. I already talked shit to my mom.
That's
earlier,
true,
so
that's
it's all
true.
good.
Oh, God.
All right, let's switch it up a little bit. Do you ever have Heelies?
I still have Heelies.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my God. I just wore them the other weekend,
I miss them
actually.
every goddamn day. I miss Heelies.
Adult Heelies, bro.
Adult Heelies. So I had like, I think I've had 3 pairs in my life. One of them was like a teenage pair. The first 2 was like age appropriate. You know, like I had the, you know, you start with the starter Heely, the 2-wheeled starter Heelys.
Yes.
That are easier to balance on.
Yeah.
And then you graduate to the single wheel, and I fucking ripped it on that single
followed.
wheel. I was so good at Heelys. At Heelying. At
Heelying.
Heely.
At Heelying. Heely.
I was such a good healer.
I was a healer.
But yeah, I fucking love those things. And then when I was like a teenage, maybe like 16, 17, was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to get a pair of Heelys. And got myself a semi-adult pair of Heelys. Loved
those are
them.
totally adult pair. You could still fit in those.
My foot has not grown. I should find those.
You should find those.
Damn. But
because the ones that I have are from when I was 17.
Do you wear them? Do you wear them out?
I just wore them out. Literally the other night.
What do you do? Where do you go? Like, what's the occasion that you're like, you know what? Heelys today.
I wore them to a bar.
No shit. Oh, I love you so much.
And it's
is a conversation starter?
Yeah, it's a conversation starter, but it's also being drunk afterwards and healing. You feel alive. You just are like,
oh my God, that's what
You're gonna
want.
fall.
I want that anytime I'm in a Target or a Walmart or any department store or any of those kind of big warehouse stores with the glossy waxed floors.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so fun.
I get so jealous.
So I also wore them to school when I was still in school.
Mm-hmm.
I would wear them because my school was really cold outside and everything was connected indoors. So there was these long ass hallways and I had classes all over campus. And so I just wore Heelys to school That's
so great.
All the way to campus.
I aspire to be you. Oh my goodness.
No inhibitions whatsoever.
You know where I can get some? You can tell me off the air. I want some Heelys. Fuck. Has the technology gotten better too? Like, have they figured out how to like condense the wheel a little bit better into not having like 2-inch heels, like platforms?
I'll show you. Mine look really good. They look like Converse, like black Converse, but like they are thick.
Yeah.
But you can't really see them because it's like all black all the way down. You'll see.
Yeah,
I look really cool in them.
Damn. I want a pair. I've been thinking about Heelys so much lately. Like, it never left my mind since I was a tween.
Yeah.
But like, for some reason lately, maybe it's because like city living, you're just walking a lot more. I want to Heely everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%. I wanted to talk about Heelys on this show for weeks. Never found the right opportunity.
I'm glad you brought this to my attention.
I'm glad you have Heelys. Let's talk about
this
later.
Oh my God. Okay. Something that I want to bring up. It's my birthday coming up. I want all my fans to know that.
Yay.
Hello, fans. It's my birthday coming up.
Oh, I'm so glad I hit the right button.
Good job.
I was really shooting in the dark. That was a completely random button I hit, hoping it was like a cheering or maybe a laughing. I could riff on that. But okay, go ahead.
It's my birthday coming up. And the amount of times that I want the song Happy Birthday sung to me is 0. 0 times I want that sung to me.
All right.
The amount of times it's already happened. I've already done some birthday celebration.
Wow, that's early.
Early, yeah. Because I'm not going to see people. Is 1. And I was already angry about it. I was like, this is so uncomfortable. And there was only like 3 people singing it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is even like,
the less people, the worse.
Please, let's just like eat the cookies that are here, which the cookies were nice. But in the future, so I'm just telling you and everybody that is going to wish me happy birthday on our Instagram because
there's anything me, you, and Anthony do, it's what each other asks of us.
That's so true. We're so nice to each other. I just want nobody to sing me happy birthday. Yeah. That's it.
Do you know what I find funny always? Singing happy birthday to someone when you're celebrating anything else.
Any other occasion.
We just had like a coworker's last day party and they wanted to sing like Freeze a Jolly Good Fellow, which like makes sense. But I kept trying to prompt happy birthday.
Doing happy birthday.
Like every time we had a cake and everything. We were like bringing it out to him as he was like getting off. And I kept going like, okay, guys, happy birthday. And no one was no one was down for it. I was like, guys, it's so funny. We all know it's not his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So let's sing happy birthday. But no one was on board,
Oh, yeah.
and I think it's so funny.
That is the only time it's appropriate.
Especially when it's like it's like birthday-esque. Like there was a cake. We were all kind of bringing it out as a group,
Yeah.
like to the table too, because I work in a restaurant. So it's like we're bringing it to a table as if like he's a customer and we're all the employees singing happy birthday,
like you do.
And I really wanted to do it, but no one was down.
Oh my God.
I even was like, come on to my boss. She was like, no, we're not. No, it's so stupid.
This reminds me, I used to work at a really small restaurant where there's like 2 servers working at a time.
Yeah.
And like 1 busser. And our manager was like, if it's someone's birthday, you guys are going to sing happy birthday. And I was like, there is like,
no one here.
You can do that at a Texas Roadhouse.
The people at the table outnumber the amount of staff that's going to sing.
And it was just so uncomfortable. All of it, like literally the 3 of us, just like, because the bartender doesn't have to join in because bartenders, they live by their own rules.
Yeah.
And it was just me and the other 2 servers. And I was like, this is so uncomfortable. No one likes this.
Yeah.
The person whose birthday it is does not want.
No one likes
No one wants it.
No one likes being sung happy birthday.
Yeah. What do you do? What do you do? I know this is like a thing that people talk about, but like, what do you do?
Yeah. I mean, you smile, you kind of look around, but not for too long at any particular person.
Yeah, you make eye contact.
You maybe like bob your head, like do do do, yeah.
And then everyone claps at the end. Do you also clap? Do you all, like when it's your birthday? Do you go, yay?
No, they're celebrating me.
We did it.
You're clapping for me. Yay, you survived.
We're not.
Yay. We love you. We're celebrating you. No, I'm not clapping at my birthday.
I clapped at the end of the last time I clapped because I was like, you guys did a marvelous job.
When I'm a singer, I love to be the obnoxious person who adds a bunch of bullshit at the end.
Cha-cha-cha.
And many more.
I like to go off in the stick your head and hop.
Yeah, right. Scooby-Doo on channel 2, Big Fat Lady on channel lady. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
All that good stuff.
Wow.
But like getting it wrong too.
Yeah.
Like no particular like tune. Like, yeah, and Scooby-Doo. What are the other ones on that? It was Scooby-Doo, Big Fat Lady.
I have no idea. I could not tell you at all.
Maybe we just make them up on the spot.
I think so.
Anything that rhymed.
Anything that rhymes, you just kind of go off of.
Yeah. What should we go off of now? Potato-wise.
Potato-wise? I could do anything, a few more, if you don't have anything else here.
Go ahead.
Okay. And this is something that I feel like other people have talked about, but I do want to discuss it with you because I know that I think you probably feel the same. But there is no such thing as alcoholism in an airport.
I was like, where are you going with this?
Like, it can be any time of day.
Yeah.
And like, I want to get a drink before I fly.
Yeah.
1000%.
Let me tell you a story.
Please.
That recently happened.
Hit me.
This is insane. I have friends that were meeting up at a nearby city. So I had a quick little flight. They had a longer flight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So their flight was at like 4 a.m, which means you got to get to the airport at like 3 a.m, you know?
Yeah.
At least.
At least.
Well, depends who you ask. I think an hour is plenty, but my dad thinks like a day and a half and a business day.
You need to at least like take one nap at the airport for it to be on time.
An hour is all you need. Anyway, I didn't realize this until they arrived, but they just got drunk the night before, went out to bars, and then just went straight to they brought their suitcases to the bar. Got fucked up.
Yeah.
Then went to the airport, had a few drinks at the airport bar.
Yeah.
Pulled an all-nighter and flew all the way to good old Cali. And arrived at like maybe like 10 or 11 a.m. completely fine. And I was in utter shock of like how this was happening. I was like, if I have to wake up at 4 a.m. for a flight, period, I'm exhausted all day. They pulled an all-nighter, got wasted, sobered up, and we were on vacation, so we did a whole day and like also drank that night. And it was insane how they survived. But no judgment to them for drinking at 4 a.m. at the airport bar because time does not exist at the airport. Time only exists in numbers in terms of scheduling. In terms of time of day, Does not matter.
Not a thing at all.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay, I am very glad. I just like, I feel a little embarrassed when it's like 7 a.m. and I'm like, I have a flight. But then I think, no, I need.
Yeah.
And that's where
something. Flying sober is just the worst.
It's just the worst. I couldn't do it. And then what I love to do, and I do this every time, I get a drink before and then I get a coffee on the plane. And it's just like a perfect, like, I have one little like downer and then an upper.
Yeah.
And I'm home free. I'm ready to have a party as soon as I get off the plane.
I like my marijuana edibles for flying, which is always tricky because those can last like a full day. Those can last like up to 6 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
And so when I have a flight that's like 4 hours, I'm like, I gotta time this. And I have a 4-hour flight coming up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need to have this edible at like 2 in the morning because it's an early morning flight. I'm gonna have to have this edible at like 2 in the morning, and so that I'm like sober-ish by the time I get off the flight.
Yeah.
By the time I land. But it's tricky.
It's
tricky to time. Drinks a lot easier.
You just do it and then you're fine.
Yeah, but
probably.
Yeah, with marijuana, it's you gotta work your way around the high.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Scenario.
Okay.
You're at a drive-through. Let's say
I've been. Yeah.
Wendy's.
Sure.
Wendy's drive-through.
4 for 4.
Gotta get that frosty, yo. You get change back. You pay with cash. You get change back.
Yeah.
You put the dollar bills back in your wallet. What do you do with the change?
What's the center console?
Yeah.
Dump it in.
Just right in there.
Right in there.
No organization.
Nope. There are so many coins.
Yeah.
Down on the bottom.
So many coins. It's just coins and masks
coins and masks
in my center console right now.
Coins, masks, and like maybe
and then like a melted chapstick.
And some hand sanitizer.
Yep. That's very expired. Very liquidy.
That was something that I thought everyone did that, right?
I just got it. My old car used to have little coin slots.
Mine too.
And now my new car doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just going right in the center console. It's just tossed in there.
My other car did, and then now this one doesn't, and I just pop it in.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in so long because I don't pay with cash anymore. But yeah,
right.
100%.
Yeah.
I thought that everyone just had coins and chapstick in their center consoles.
I think that's normal. I think that's the standard.
But
some people have like a specific cup holder dedicated to coins, or like even older cars have like cigarette ashtrays that kind of pop out. You use those.
My husband, his car, when we first started dating, I was literally shocked about how much like stuff personalized to him was in that center console. Like he had cologne, deodorant, lotion, toothpaste, floss. Like this guy
goodness.
I was like, do you
the whole medicine cabinet
live in your car?
Isn't that more glove box stuff?
More glove box. Well, see, the thing is, in his reasoning, I understand. His center console is pretty big. But like, I get the reasoning because the glove box is so far away from the driver.
Sure. But
while the center console is right there. So if you just like pop.
Well, I hope you're not doing all that stuff like while driving. Like that's a lot of like, that's a whole morning routine that you're doing in the car. Like that's unsafe.
I was really shocked that he didn't have like shampoo and conditioner in there as well.
Yeah,
body wash.
Literally
like, why do you have literally everything? Where's the toilet paper roll? Why is that not in here?
Overkill. If you have deodorant, you don't need cologne.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Lotion, I get. What else was it?
Lotion, cologne, deodorant, floss, toothpaste, and extra toothbrush.
Toothbrush and toothpaste, also a little overkill. If you have gum, you're fine. If you have do a little bottle of mouthwash, you're chilling.
You're fine. Yeah, get that Crest
because
green mouthwash.
For the toothbrush and toothpaste, you need like a water bottle, some water. You gotta spit it out your window. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't brush your teeth while you drive. Unsafe.
That seems dangerous. 100%.
Unsafe.
Like not even just like the distracting part, but like if you have you seen those things where it's like if you're eating or you're doing, have you seen those girls? Oh my God. The people that like do their mascara while they're driving. And then if they got in a car accident, it's like through their eyeball.
Ooh.
Have you seen those pictures before? They're so gross.
Yeah. Why do anything that requires like A, you're working on your eye, and B, you have to look in the mirror to focus. Like only do tasks that don't require looking too much. Like you can eat because you can just stare at the road while you eat. But like doing a thing that's like very meticulous on the eye is insane. It's insanity.
Yeah, I never understood how some people did their makeup while driving. Just baffles my mind. That doesn't make any sense.
People shave. I've seen
people shaving.
Yeah.
Where do you put, like, what?
It makes no sense.
Like actual razor blade shaving? Or just like a...
I guess like a little...
electric buzzer. Where's the hair going?
That's my
just on your
question. Well, some of the fancy ones, they like collect it. Yeah, I don't know how that's weird
cool.
ass science.
I want that.
That's fancy as
I
fuck.
don't have that shit.
But I don't do anything in the, like, I mean, I eat in the car, but I don't, that's scary. Any kind of morning routine shit in the car is terrifying to me.
He would say it was like his emergency, like, oh,
sure,
I just need like lotion for my dry skin, chapstick. I need to smell good.
Again, back to, I don't think that stuff belongs in the center console. I think that's some glove box shit.
But
center console is more for stuff like we said, like the quick stuff, coins, chapstick, masks,
coins that you'll never see again. No. Chapstick that is immediately melted, not usable.
But it's gonna be so convenient when you're at a meter parking
and you
have all these fucking
so many coins.
Yeah, you got so many coins.
I feel like it's no longer useful because what meter do you know that doesn't accept a credit card anymore?
That's a good point.
I haven't seen one.
I avoid meters like the plague.
Yeah, so I haven't parked at a meter yet in like 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have money anymore. I will walk 2 miles before I park at a meter. 100%.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I will park up the hill under a tree in someone's yard and have them yell at me before I'm going to pay $2 for parking at a meter
1 hour.
For 1 hour. First of all, like it's like you'll see the sign. It's like 25 cents for 5 minutes. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, absolutely not. And it's the fact that last thing about parking things.
Sure.
Now I'm just like transitioning when people have like how much it costs per like 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That makes me so angry. Specifically parking garages. Meters I get because you do it coin operated.
Yeah.
25 cents equals this much. Mm-hmm. But there are parking lots that are like $1.50 for 15 minutes. And I'm like, do you expect me to just like do the math of how much?
Or $30 for all day.
Yeah, like
take your pick.
Why don't you just tell me how much it is per hour?
Yeah.
And then I will make my educated guess.
Or don't charge me for parking because that's illegal and mean.
Illegal? Is it?
That's why Anthony's in jail. He was he was just posting up at certain parking lots and just charging people cash. And someone was like, "Do you work here? Who's the authority? Who's your boss?" And he's like, it's just, I just asking people for cash at the entrance and they just give it.
And you actually can't park there. And I'm telling you can't, but don't listen to me.
I'm no authority.
I'm no authority.
I don't work here.
Oh my God.